Hello everyone, myself Suchita. Today I am going to implement one of the Python program with particular application. So the application is in second year computer engineering class, there are group A, group B, group C. Group A where students play cricket, for group B students play badminton, and group C students will play football. So we have to write a Python program using functions to compute following things. So here in first we have to find out the list of students who play both the cricket and badminton. In B, we will find out list of students who play either cricket or badminton, but not both. In C, we have to find out number of students who play neither cricket nor badminton. And the last we have to find out number of students who play cricket and football, but not badminton. So we have to calculate all these things in Python. So today I will show you the implementation of this set program in Python. So for that I'm going to use Jupyter Notebook, right? So go with Jupyter Notebook, and when you click on Jupyter Notebook, you will see the Jupyter Notebook where here you have to store the program. So as I'm using the PC, here there are two way: either you use localhost or on the net, and if you want to backup of the program, then go to the desktop. In desktop I have created one folder with name Python programming. So here I'm going to store my first program. So in desktop Python programming, the folder I created already, here I will go to new, I will say Python 3, and here one blank page and editor of Jupyter Notebook will be here to this untitled, as this definition is related to set operation. So I will give here the name to what the set operation, okay, and rename the program. Okay, so here you can see the name of the program that you have updated. Now first I want a definition, the complete definition to implement the program. So what I will do, this first line here you can observe the three things: code, markdown, raw, nb convert, and heading. Now the first line of my editor should show the definition. So what I will do, currently this line shows input for coding purpose. So I will convert this input with markdown, and here I will put the complete definition of my program and will press shift enter. So here at the first stage you can see the complete definition of the program. Now here as per the definition we have to create three group A for cricket player, group B for the students who will play badminton, and group C for football players. So here in this way I will create one variable with you can give any name, group A, GA, group A, who will play cricket, right? So as it is set, so set is in curly, you have to display the value of sets, elements of sets in curly braces. So here my first player will be suppose Lina, my second player will be Mina. In this way I will give the name to my player, OV something, as number of players I can show who will who will create a or who will play cricket, right? Rina, okay. Then this is Tina, this is Raghu. So I have shown some elements. You can show actual the number of players played cricket. Okay, so I show these things. If I want to list down the number of the elements of set from GA cricket, so here you can directly display with the name GA cricket and shift enter. Here you will see the output of the set or variable GA cricket, right? In the same way as like you created a group A, again you are going to create group B. So I rename this entity group B, who are going to play badminton, right? Badminton. And the name is example Lassi, Mona, right? Ojas, mm, Rina will play badminton again. Then Nana, and I will kept Raghu as it is, and one more player will play. Suppose Munna, right? So again, this is my another group, and again I have to create one more group with the name. This will be group C, and who are interested to play football, right? Football. I will. The my players will be mhm, Raj, Raja, Dawn, Deva. Again, Rina will play football. Tina will play football. And here I will show Ramesh. One more player I'm going to add will be Geeta, right? So in this way, I created the set for group A, cricket, group B, badminton, group C, football, right? Now we have created three different set, and now first we have to find out the list of students who play both cricket and badminton. So the things I will, instead of code, I will first mark down the thing that I have to find out. So here I mark down the thing. Okay. So here my first task is to create the list of students who play badminton, sorry, who play cricket and badminton. The meaning of this, it means, what exactly we are going to find out? We are going to find out the union of, sorry, what, who play both cricket and badminton. So here we are going to find out the intersection of intersection of two sets, right? Intersection of two sets, it means the intersection, it means we are going to find out the common things, common things. Okay, so here for intersection we are going to use and operator, we are going to use and operator. Okay, who will give us the output of intersection, right? Okay, so this is the thing. Now in next, after this, we have to find out the common thing or who will play both cricket and badminton. So for cricket we have group A for cricket, group A for cricket, right? And we have group B for badminton player, right? So and not what we are going to find out, we are going to find out the intersection or common element in both the from both the group. So if I show shift enter, so here you can observe that I got two names who are going to play cricket as well as badminton, right? So here Raghu, you can see this name at cricket set as well as badminton same set. In the same way you can see the name Reena in both the set. So here we find out two common player who will play cricket as well as badminton. So here we will get output of both the thing, and if I want to store this output in new set, so here I will give name as like this is my set operation which shows the common part, so I can give some name scom equal to this. And here when I show here what is the common from both the set, then I will get the output. You may go with direct either by showing the operation on both the set, or you can store the operation in through the output of operation into the third variable and can print the this output, right? Okay, now in the same way, so here we will get first factor of intersection. Now now my second factor, we have to find out the list of students who play either cricket or badminton but not both. So this is my next task. So I have to find out this. Before that I will mark down the thing that I have to find out. Okay. Now, if you observe list of students who play either cricket or badminton but not both, means we are in the scenario either or but not both. If this is the scenario either or but not both, just a minute, I have to just find out either or but not both, then we have raised to option. We have raised to option. Okay, so in such a situation we are going to use the uh, raised to operation. Okay, so this raised to operation, the meaning of this is whenever we are going to find out the thing either or, okay, but not both, but not both, either this or but not both. If whenever this is the scenario, then we are going to use raise to operator. Fine. So here we are going to use raise to operator. Now we are talking about who will play either cricket or badminton. Okay, so cricket or badminton but not both. So we will go with the thing. Now here instead of and, we are going to use raise to operation. So either cricket or badminton but not both. So I will give some another name to this operation. Okay, uh, so we can say this set operation gives us some ORing result. Okay, so I give name soaring. So as set operation on ORing. Okay, you can give any name, meaningful name. The name should be meaningful, that's it. And if I show the result of S ORing, okay, so these are the list who will either play cricket or badminton but not both. Is it clear? Yes. Okay, it means it means here we find out as per our requirement. Now the third option is number of students who play neither cricket nor badminton. Neither cricket nor badminton. Okay, so first we will mark down what we want to find out. Okay, I mark down this. I will put this here. Okay, and let's first we will try to understand the meaning that we have to find out, right? Number of students who play neither cricket and nor badminton. Means what about we talk? Neither cricket nor badminton. No cricket, no badminton. So we have just third option, that we have to find out such a student who will only and only play football. So we have to concentrate the student who we have to we have to find students, okay, who will play only football, only football. Okay, this is what the scenario, right? Now if this is the case, that we have to find out the student who will only play football, so we have to check out from the thing that is there any single student who are going to play football as well as cricket. Yes, is there any student who are going to play football as well as cricket? If this is the case, then we have to remove the person who is playing football as well as cricket. We have to check out this and remove from our football team group, right? Again, in the same way, we have to check out the student who will play football as well as badminton, right? If this is the case, then we have to remove the student. Sorry, something. Okay, this is code. Okay, then we have to remove that student also. Okay, so that we will get only the student who are going to play football. So what we are doing, that first we will check out the group name of football. Here we have used the group name of football, GC football set we have created. So I have GC football group. I have to subtract. Okay, when we have to remove something from first group, then we have to use symbol minus, right? So we have to delete the student from football group who is also playing cricket. So we are performing operation GC football minus group A, which is cricket. Okay, we are going to perform this operation. If you observe the result, then here we got the list of students who only play football, not cricket, not cricket. Okay, in the same way, we are going to find out the list of students who are going to play only football, not badminton. Okay, so if we observe this, then we are removing the number of players who are going to play badminton with football. And if you execute this, then this is the only list of students who are going to only play football, not badminton. Now what we will do, we will generate one set. Okay, so what is the output of this from set 1, if we are going to minus something with reference to set 2, then this operation is known as set difference operation. So by the use of this example, we are actually showing the output of what? Set difference. So I store the football minus cricket into output of set difference, right? And again I'm storing the output of set difference with I will give something another name. Okay, and this is the output. And now what we exactly trying to achieve? that we are going to find out the students who will play only and only football. Now I have two lists with me, that football minus cricket will play only football, not cricket, and football minus badminton, that will play only football, not badminton. In this way we are trying to remove the players who are playing cricket and the players who are playing badminton. So now the original football players we have to achieve using the output of above both, right? So it means we have O set difference and O set D1. Okay, so we can achieve this using AND operator, right? Sorry, and OR operator, or just a minute, I have to find out the OR operator. Okay, right. So if I go with this, just we will take out whether we got the only player who are playing this thing or not. Okay, or done. Okay, yes. So this is what our actual output that we are going to find out, right? So this OR operator gives us the union of two sets. We will get the union of two set using the OR operator, right? So here we will get our output. Again, you can store this thing. Then OR operator is nothing but we are trying to show the set union. So you can give the meaningful name to this operation, set union, and shift enter. And here you can display the output with the variable. Yes, you will get the same answer. The just benefit is that when you store the output in third variable, then you can use that third variable for further processing. If you don't want to process that variable with further operation, or there is no need of such a variable in your next procedure, then you can avoid it, simply avoid it. So for this program we got the output of complete three first outline or three first questionnaire. Now the last we have to find out the number of students who play cricket and football but not badminton, who play cricket and football but not badminton. Okay, fine. Now now here you can see cricket and football means what? We have to find out the intersection of in between cricket and football. First let it clear the thing. For these such a kind of assignment you must have the clear idea of set operation, different set operation. Okay, then and then if your concept related to different set operation, like I said you, what is set union, what is set intersection, what is set difference, what is symmetric difference, if these all ideas are clear, then and then you can go with such a kind of implementation. Okay, otherwise you will just think that "Arey, what's going here." Okay, so first clear your idea and then implement. Implementation is easy task. Just python, in python you should know the proper syntax or whatever the format given for python. That's it. So what we are doing here, number of students who play cricket and football but not badminton. So here we have to deal with two group, football and cricket, right? Football and cricket. So this is football and this is cricket, and we have to find out the and between both. So we have and operator which will give the common factor in between these two groups. So who is common in between? So in football and cricket, we found out two players, Rina and Tina, who will play football as well as cricket. So what I will do, I will store the answer of this kind of intersection. So we are football intersection. So I will give here some name, football intersection cricket. So this is what my third group, where I will store the result of football intersection cricket. Okay. And this out, I will get this output in third variable, football intersection cricket. You will get same output as you have shown, you have seen previously. Now we will clear about this. We find out who play, the player who play cricket and football. Now the remaining thing, but not badminton, but not badminton. So what we have to do, we have to subtract badminton from the output of this first FIC. So what we will do, this is FIC minus, we have to eliminate the things or player who are going to play badminton. So we have the group badminton with us. Okay, right. So we are going to subtract the badminton. This subtraction is nothing but, I already told that it is nothing but we are actually showing the symmetric difference. Okay. So from Rina and Tina, if you observe here, from Rina and Tina, we have to remove such a participant or such a player who is playing badminton. So if you observe that we got output Tina, it means what? Rina is playing badminton also. So we subtract the name Rina from the given output. Okay. Here you can show, if you are not remember, you have difficulty to remember for what operator we have to call what. So here you can give in comment that minus, the minus operator, right? Minus operator, you can use this minus operator for set difference purpose, right? You may use minus operator for set difference purpose. So here in this way you will get the output of all the things, union, set difference, symmetric difference. Actually you try out all the things here. Is it clear? So this is what your program, complete program. Okay, right. Now here you can save your complete output. Okay, so I save here my output. In this way, this is what we solve, complete first assignment of given program. Thank you. Thank you for patience listening and patience watching. Try out by yourself in your own window. If you have any difficulty, let me know about your difficulty. I will definitely try to solve this. Thank you.